How to use triangulation with a map and compass. Have you ever found yourself lost in the wilderness, unsure of your exact location? Triangulation can be your best friend in these situations. It is a navigation method that helps you determine your precise spot on a map by taking bearings to recognizable landmarks around you. Let's break down how to use this technique effectively while hiking. First, let's talk about what a bearing is. A bearing is simply the direction from where you are to a landmark, measured in degrees using a compass. Landmarks can be anything distinct in the environment, like mountains, lakes, or buildings that you can see and also find on your map. To start triangulation, you need to take bearings to at least 2 landmarks. Then, you will plot those bearings on your map to find where the lines intersect. This intersection reveals your location. Now, let's go through the steps to use triangulation with a map and compass. Begin by orienting your map. Lay it flat and use your compass to align the map's north with magnetic north. If necessary, adjust for declination, which is the difference between magnetic north and true north. This step ensures that your compass readings match your map accurately. Next, identify 2 or 3 landmarks around you. Look for prominent features that stand out and are easy to recognize both on the ground and on your map. Once you have your landmarks, it's time to take a bearing to each one. Point the direction of travel arrow on your compass at the first landmark. Rotate the compass housing until the magnetic needle aligns with the orienting arrow inside the compass. This is known as putting the needle in the shed. Read the bearing in degrees from the compass. Now, transfer that bearing to your map. Place the compass on the map so that the edge of the base plate aligns with the landmark's location. Rotate the entire compass until the orienting lines inside the compass housing are parallel to the map's north-south grid lines. Draw a line along the edge of the compass from the landmark toward your approximate position. Repeat this process for the second and third landmarks. Each bearing line you draw represents a possible location along that line. Finally, find your location by looking for the point where the lines intersect. If they do not meet exactly, look for a small triangle formed by the lines. This point indicates your current location on the map. Triangulation is especially helpful when you are off the trail or in areas where GPS signals may be weak. It allows you to confirm your position before continuing on your hike. If you only have one landmark, you can still use it, along with a known linear feature like a trail or river to estimate your position. When using triangulation, choose landmarks that are well spaced apart for better accuracy. Ensure they are easily identifiable on both your map and in the terrain. If visibility is limited, try to find a higher vantage point to see more landmarks. Always double-check your compass bearings and map alignment to avoid mistakes. By mastering triangulation with a map and compass, you can navigate confidently in unfamiliar areas, making your hiking experience safer and more enjoyable.